Oh no, the weather is coming for Callis and Go. In qualifying at least. And it is going to get a lot harder for him as well as we head to Bury Round. Welcome to a wet Thailand. Has, even though the sky is pretty clear now, they're cloudy, but no rain is falling. You can see the track is still very wet as Yamanaka at the top with 147.5. Let's show you around this circuit of two halves. So as you can see, first corner down normally to third, but down the second here in the wet. And then a very long straight here. Before we try and find a braking point somewhere with a hairpin. Expect to see all the action happened in here. And then another long arse straight as well after this. So you really got to nail that hairpin, otherwise you're losing so much time down this straight too. And then we've got a 5-speed corner after this. You thought, oh no, it's another hairpin, not quite. Let's say that in fourth, sometimes fifth. Here's the tight corner. Very weird double left here. That first part's kind of off camber, and then with the curb, so you can't be too close to any of these corners. Like you want to clip the apex, but if you do, you're clattering the curb and it's going to go wrong. Well, another straight, and then we've got a double right. Again, very open first part. Very tight second. And then it's on to this straight for the final corner as you pick up the throttle, pick up the pace through the left and then the right. But do not crash like Frioli. For this final corner where we've seen lots of overtakes over the years. So tricky to get right. Heaviest braking point, even heavier than a hairpin really. Now, this is a 49.8. You've got to be quicker than that, Callis. Oh, wouldn't that be something? Look who's at the top, the Thai rider. Basri. What a time to get your first, qualifying two of the season, but unfortunately there's 3.5 minutes to go, and as you can see, it is bone dry now. So that time's just going to be quicker and quicker and quicker than that 46.8, unfortunately for him. As here goes Callis across the line then, centre 42.9. Surely it's more pace though. And Callis is improving to a 42.3 and no one else is out. What? So Callis at the top by half a second ahead of Frioli. It must have been the only other rider to go out at the end of the session. As look, it is the Thai ride on home turf. Well done to the Honda team, Major Man, making it through the qualifying two for the first time this season, ahead of Yamanaka as Ogden just gets pushed out. Along with Mateo, what are you doing? You should have followed me out. Then we've got Fernandez, Pequeñas, Watley, Carraro, and then Lunetta and Del Wheeler not even doing a lap. What the hell? So here goes Callis in qualifying two, 10 minutes to go. He's going out early, isn't he? So here's Callis' opening lap. It's a 41.9. Oh, you can do better than that. And here goes Callis across the line. When he beats Suzuki or Ferrari, Versato, no. 8/10 back. Here goes Callis then. Trying to match his title rivals. As he readies across the line. As Versato, the only rider to dip into the 1 minute 40s. Grouse pole by over 3/10 ahead of Joel Esteban. The top seat of Moto in second. Great job from the rookie ahead of Suzuki. Callis leads the second row then with that 41.3 despite the unfortunate ending ahead of Autoda and Nepa. Then we've got Helgado, Munoz and Zabi. Rollstone ran out the top 10. Good job from the Aussie. His best qualifying of the season, I believe, ahead of David Alonso. That's a TF motor we normally expect. On the front row, and then we got Via down in 12th as well, the Dutchman. Having a good time as Yamanaka in 13th, and then a bunch of riders did not bother to do a lap, including Naomiro. in 18th as he's on the 6th row alongside Rossi and Frioli. And then we've got Raider and Kelso on the 5th row. So here's Calais starting from the 2nd row, seeing his championship rivals in front, and Esteban. Let's get underway for 8 laps here in Thailand. And the CF Motor Machine did not get a good start. It's been swarmed by Suzuki and Calais, who almost goes into the back of first Arto. Looks like Suzuki thought it better of actually making a move on the sniper's man there. Interesting. Has Halgardo's got ahead of Ortado into 5th. Danny Munoz in 7th ahead of Nepa as well. As you see, if first Arto would just pull away from everyone. The end of this opening lap. That's Calais in hot pursuit. As he got half a second on Suzuki behind. You'll see what the Honda Team Asia man can do. And then in the lead, which we were so accustomed to seeing in the first half of the year especially. So Netta and Rossi, the first names in the Black Book today. So a bit wide from first Arto. But this is a sector where we saw in qualifying, Calais was not great, so we'll see if we can keep up here. No, Mateo, what are you doing? If you can keep up, there's a toe leading into the final corner. There's a toe leading into the hairpin. You can sense it to do well, but oh my god, look at the traction. Gains a few tenths through that left to right chicane. And Calais outbreaks themselves. It's been too ambitious as it's a 1.3 second lead for first Arto, then at the end of the opening lap, and here comes Suzuki, always giving Calais a nudge. Don't be getting too close to Suzuki, Calais. You never know what he's going to do. As you're not in his good book, along with Vio as well. And we've seen her in the season, Suzuki does like a bit of a dive bomb. Calais got to try and get away from the Japanese rider behind. While pursuing another Japanese rider in front. Has got Halgardo in 4th, Munoz into the top 5 ahead of Esteban. Ortado down to 7th behind head of Nepa. So our home hero in the book as well. You know what that means. If he doesn't upset a run for maybe some points, who knows? That would be fantastic in front of the home crowd. Curtis once again just losing out in this middle sector. It's Nepa down! Nepa down! Oh, the Italian. Out already. Not going to see one of those sneaky good races from him then today. There's Alonso now behind his teammate, ahead of his teammate. Alonso from 11th on the grid, already up to 7th. Good opening couple of laps from the Colombian. Mateo, what are you doing? Stop getting a warning. Says, oh, Ogden, a regular overtake. Drop a position for Ogden. This goes as a 42.5. Oh, first Sato's binned it in the first corner. Are you kidding? Timid Tayo. He's done it again when leading a race. How many times this season now have we seen that? Honda Team Asia bike. Sprawled in a runoff there on the tarmac. As first side has managed to pick up his bike and he's rejoined in 8th, but my god, that was a sure victory, chucked out the window. Could that be the title over as well? Calais, if he wins this, does he have enough points to win the title? I mean, it's a big if at the moment. Suzuki's breathing down his neck along with Halgardo. Munoz up to 4th ahead of Ortola. We've got Alonso and Esteban fighting over 6th and 7th. And we've got Suzuki making moves on this lap. That's all. What a great couple of corners from Callis. He's just keeping Suzuki behind. I've never seen a Moto3 bite this ride. That's a good final corner. Still on the 42s, 42.8. Very slow pace compared to first lap. It's 41.6 on the second lap though. There's his teammate getting out for track with them at warnings again. How many warnings is that already for him? We're only on the 4th lap here. Not even halfway through the race. He's already had, what, 3 or 4 warnings? So have quite a few riders actually. I mean, we do have like heavy braking zones like this. Must be easy to run wide or in the first corner. As here comes Suzuki with a dive down the inside. Oh, he's giving the elbows to Callis. Callis unfazed though, sneaks into the lead. Suzuki diving out. Be a brave rider and make a move into that left-hander. So Callis holds on for the time being, but he is under assault here from Suzuki in all sectors of this racetrack. And once again, here we go, there's Vanna to the outside. Didn't work last lap, it's not working this lap either, Suzuki. As he actually gets a warning for track limits, so maybe it's just hard battling behind. Now, riders trying to make moves like Suzuki there. Just running wide a bit, over the white lines, onto the green. Well, I said onto the tarmac on the outside. As Callis with a much improved lap here, 42-1, almost into the 41s. And now Suzuki will be 38 points behind at the moment. So it will go down to Malaysia. But first starter, the fastest man this season, will not be in the title hunt. Which is crazy to think, especially after the first half of the season. The lead he had on Callis and was building at, what, was up to like 40 points at one stage. Now it's just going to be a lonely third, it seems like, in the final standings. As he has made a move on Esteban, he's up to 7th now. I wonder where first start could come to. He does have, like, I say, incredible pace around here. No doubt podium could still even be on the cards here. They've got a lot more warnings for everyone. Oh my god, that's like quarter of the field with warnings. Gonna have to hand out track maps after this, maybe. Because it might just be hard battling. Who knows? This car's continuing the pace of the last lap. Seems to be helping here. He's getting a few tenths of gap. He's getting some bike lengths on Suzuki behind. And he does get into the 41s. 41.7. Suzuki's at the fast out of the race for a 41.5 though. So they're both up in their pace as you enter the final stage of this race, lap 6. Obviously of how Gardo's with us as well. Could be an intrigue in the last few laps here. These two pushing themselves. The first Sato speed as well. I thought no one would be able to match those 41s, but we're into them immediately. The first Sato not making moves to low down the order, still in 7th. I wonder what the gap is maybe to Alonso. Zabi's into 8th now, ahead of Esteban as well. In the battle with the Spanish youngsters. Sure, that's a long out for Mateo. What are you doing? Oh, and for the home hero as well. Oh my god. Hope the crowd aren't leaving in their droves after seeing that news. There's a bit wide from Callis. It's allowed to see could it go on the attack for the first time in a couple of laps here. Oh, he might be close. He's not making any moves as Mateo's decided to just get out of it. Doesn't want to take on that penalty. Instead, he just wants an early bath instead. So the sniper's bike is out of here. Well, the one in the lead is under intense pressure from his main championship rival. So dips into the 42s. Has he gone to the penultimate out of the race? It's all a bit wide from Callis. Even though the first corner is so wide as well. They don't really realise that on the exit. Let's look at Frioli battling for 8th from Zabi. Oh my god, that could be amazing points for Sync 58 in the battle for the wooden spoon. Might mean NLav will be getting the wooden spoon at the moment. It's just less than 2 laps to go. Suzuki breathing down the neck of Callis. Agado and Toe in 3rd. Ortoda hasn't really done much, but he's in 4th. Munoz rounding out the top ahead of Alonso for Sato. And then Zabi at the moment is holding on to 8th. No, Frioli's holding on to 8th. So Callis. Oh, he's getting done by Suzuki. What are you doing, Suzuki? You're moving overtaking. You're looking over your shoulder. You're looking over the wrong shoulder as well. Callis is on the right. Oh, he's looking out for Elgato, who's just a 10th back as well. So the Gas man definitely involved. We've got a three-way battle here for the win in Thailand. There's all Suzuki. Oh, Callis wide. So out the Gas bite. It's a 2-second gap behind to Ortoda. And for the first time since Sato fell, we've got a new leader. Apart from Callis, that is. As we're going to the final out of the race. These soft tyres have burnt themselves, haven't they? It was a gamble from Callis to go on the softs, but let's give him good pace. Maybe on these last couple of laps he's paying the price for going softs now. As he does get the move done on Elgato though. He's going to get a bit of a tow from Suzuki, just 6/10 behind. There's Varna on this long straight into the hairpin. Oh, and Callis almost losing it on the brakes. That'll be his chances of the win over. We will be going to Malaysia then, at least to decide the title. There's more penalties on the horizon, are there? No, just warnings still. No, Watley does get a penalty. Second gap behind Ortoda, second gap in front for Callis. This is probably the least amount of pressure he's had all race. So I get late low fag as well. As Watley down again, another person who got on that penalty who decided, yeah, I'm not taking that. And then so Suzuki will win and prolong this title battle to the ultimate round of the season. But the big news is Sato is out of it. It's a two-way horse. In the end, Suzuki grabs another victory on board, as says fun at 8/10 ahead of Elgato, with Callis in for grabbing another podium. But maybe a bit disappointed after leading so much of that race. As Ortoda in 4th, just ahead of Munoz. Alonso in 6th, and Sato, who threw away this time. We've got Frioli in 8th on the Sync 58 machine. Great result for the Italian ahead of Kelso and Vaya, who was very quiet this weekend. We've got Esteban, who slipped to 11th in the end. Razor, Zabi, Rossi, and Ankel grabbing the final point ahead of Rollstone. Home hero in 23rd in the end, as we had 3 retirements. So heading to the penultimate round of the season, Callis leads by 24 points ahead of Suzuki. But look at that, Tyre is out of it, 54 points back with just 50 points to play for. Then we've got Elgato ahead of Ortoda, Alonso, Vaya, Rueda, Kelso, Zabi back into the top 10 ahead of Nepa, Esteban up to 13th ahead of Rossi. And look at that, Only up into the top 15 ahead of Ogden and Mateo. Ivango again level on points with his teammate Fernandez right ahead of him. What a great teammate battle that is this season. So in the team's championship, Liquid Mori as Varna Intact GP have won the team's championship. 147 points ahead of Snipers, who are virtually guaranteed second as well, as they had a Red Bull KTM IO. Then got Honda Team Asia, Aspar, Bowie Motorsports, Gascat, MT Helmet, CIP Green Power, level up, Sync 58 up to 11th ahead of Leopard and MLAV. But again, the points are a bit weird. I don't know what's happened. Yeah, it was not match point for Callis in the end, was it? Suzuki has a couple of thoughts after that race, as my accident with Callis. It wasn't my fault, it was for my trajectory. At one point I felt contact, so it's unfolded like that, but these are races. What? Well, I guess they did touch a couple of times in their fierce battle, didn't they? Certain comments are no good for the sport. I just say accidents happen, not mad, even though I have every right to be. I'm complaining, that's right. First she hit me on the track, and now I have to read these jokes. Maybe it's best I keep my mouth shut. Why not? And then heading to Malaysia on the plane in Isuzu Suzuki had another thought. Callis thinks to win the World Championship, but keeps dropping out, and I will be there to say fudge. Keeps dropping out? What races has he been watching? What the hell? I made the wrong move. But I know I can close it out at the next race. I didn't want to finish things too early because I wanted to see if he had anything else to say. It was no big deal. He's going full shit out, I suppose, he's got this.